Hello and welcome back to Mountain Patriot Homestead. Today's video is going to be addressing those folks that would like to be homesteaders. Now, first of all, what do you think homesteading is? Do you want to be totally self-sufficient? Do you want to have a lifestyle that is sustainable? And are you interested in living off the land? Those are the three most common things that people think of when they think of homesteading. Now, homesteading is not for everyone. It could be for you if you are interested in doing some simple things that will get you started off right and will carry you right through your homesteading process. My first tip is to start off small. Don't have such a grandiose plan that you believe that from day one you're going to be moving onto your land and immediately you're going to have cows and pigs and goats and chickens and everything is going to be coming up just wonderfully in this beautiful garden, and your home is going to be just miraculously there. I know none of you have thoughts like that it's just going to be perfect from the very beginning. But one of the things that, I'm sorry, I've got puppies playing in the distance here, that one of the things that does tend to discourage a lot of people is they try to start too big. Start off, if you're wanting to go into animal husbandry, start small. If you want chickens, start off with a small flock of chickens. Don't start off with 50 chickens, and just take it slow. If you want a garden, start off maybe with a small garden and work up from there. Just a small kitchen garden, maybe an herb garden, maybe even some flowers with a few vegetable plants thrown in. If you want to start growing your own fruit, start off with a few fruit trees and expand from there. Each thing that you do will be teaching you how to proceed to your next project. You will learn from each project. Believe me, after 5 decades, I am still learning every day things that I didn't know before. So don't give up if things within the first 6 months are not exactly what you had planned. Start small. That is tip number one, and for me, I think that is the biggest one because it's the hardest one to not get carried away when you first get started. Tip number 2, learning from others. Now, just listening to this video, don't ever think I'm the expert of anything, but, just listening to people like me who started out and have expanded throughout the years and grown things into what is, well, it's never going to be finished. I will be finished long before this project here on our farm is ever finished because it is constantly something. But just learn from other people who are doing this lifestyle, who are living this lifestyle. Yes, you will get various answers from various people, but that's okay. You can take those different puzzle pieces and put it together and make your own. Make it yours. And that's what makes homesteading so great, is you can have 2 homesteads side by side, and each one of them are going to be different because it's as different as the individuals operating it. But learn from others, learn what they're doing, use books, use people, use YouTube videos, but get a variety of resources to learn from, and meet real life people in your area that are willing to teach you and show you what does best in your area. Because believe me, just from moving from Texas to Arkansas, the growing seasons are different, the weather patterns are different, the hear the weather's agreeing with me. So many things are different just in, a few hundred miles. So learn what works in your area. Be prepared to work hard. A homestead is not for the faint of heart. You have to be willing to work long hours, especially in the beginning. You've got to be willing to get your hands dirty, because that manicure, if you have a nice manicure, I can't keep a manicure. Here's mine. I can't keep a manicure. But I do see vlogs of people, of ladies that have beautiful manicures, and they're still gardening, but they're more talented than I am. They wear their gloves and all of that sort of thing. But to get back on topic, be willing to know, or be willing to work hard and know that it's going to take some long hours, especially in the beginning. But even now, we've had our place for over 20 years, and we still, the reason I'm sitting in a truck recording this is because every time I tried this afternoon to record outside, my husband's on skid steers and side by side, and he's making all types of racket. So I had to get in here just because it was a little quieter, and because the weather is starting to go a little haywire. So that is just something to expect on the homestead, is there's going to be a lot of work ongoing, because animals don't understand that I'm busy, I don't have time to feed you today. No, they're your responsibility. You do need to feed them. And there's just things that have to be done on the homestead. So just know that as you're going in. Number 4, have a plan. And then have a plan for the plan, and have a plan for the plan for the plan. Because things are going to go wrong sometimes. Your perfect dream is going to have flaws in it, because sometimes things just don't go as you had planned. So you have to have backups. And that goes for financial plans. That goes for if you're planning on building your own home like we did. Even fence building. We do constant fence building. It seems like we're always building fences around here. Be prepared that where that place you're fixing to put that fence post in, there's going to be a rock right there. Or you may need to do certain things in your garden, but that spot's not going to work for you, so you have to move it somewhere else. There's always going to need to be plans laid and remade. So make sure that you just have things planned out. And if you're living in an apartment, you may think all of this doesn't apply to you, that you'll wait until you get that homestead and then you'll make those plans. No, honey, make those plans now. Make them while you're living in that 1-bedroom apartment and you are just dreaming of one day having that homestead and living off of your own homestead. Make those plans now, okay? Because you can't overplan this. I promise you can't overplan it. So make those plans now. It don't matter where you're living. You'll get it worked out, and if you want this dream to be a reality, make those plans. And so there you have it. There are just 4 little tips that I have for you. If you are wanting to be a homesteader, you've got to put in the work, you've got to be willing to do it, and you've got to be dedicated to it. It can't be, one of these fad diets that I'm starting it tomorrow. If you want to be a homesteader, get on it. Life's too short to waste just dreaming every day. If you want to be a homesteader, start now. Start learning. Dedicate yourself to doing and getting it done. You can do this. I know you can. If this is what you wish, you can do this. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section below. I'm also going to put an email address down in the description, so if anyone has any questions that maybe they don't want to ask in the comment section, but they would like to email me privately, you can do that as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I love y'all. I appreciate all my subscribers. And if this is your first time clicking through and you like this video, please subscribe. I wanted to give a shout out and a big thank you. Recently, I put out a video saying I needed help with trying to figure out how to do the whole recording thing with the wind outside here, how it always blows. And one of my sons sent me a microphone. I don't think you can see, there it is, a wireless mic that I can use to record outside. Now, I didn't record outside right now because, like I said, it will cut out the wind noise and stuff. It will not stop the sound of a skid steer. So that is why I'm in here recording. But I wanted to say thank you to him for this wonderful gift. Mama will learn how to use all of this stuff one of these days, I promise. But wanted to tell him I love him, love all of y'all, and I hope you come back again. Mountain Patriot Homestead, signing out.